Perfect.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while installing Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Alright, wait. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, don't run over the can!
Age to perfection.
You know, I have a funny feeling you could have just told Doc
Hey,
your
Emmett,
plan.
I'm back.
I've got the same face Marty had.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Oh, you're doing that thing. Okay. I need to talk to Emmett. Left something in the lab. Carl Sagan wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan
I feel
says
like that
he
would
needs
work.
to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
But his invention, you want? His escape with Kid Tannen? He has a lead on the speakeasy arsonist. Interesting. I'm curious about this, because we still don't know who the speakeasy arsonist is, but I swear, I'm about 95, I don't want to say 99% sure, I'm 95% sure it was her. She's the most likely suspect we've come across in this whole time. Maybe Guy did it, really. No, because we saw him and he was otherwise occupied whilst, you know, somebody was trying to sabotage the speakeasy, whereas Edna was caught. I feel like this would get her away.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Actually, he was doing really well when I
wish.
last visited. Alright. So, I think we just give this back to him and everything should be fine?
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about
Perfect.
it.
Alright,
is?
the plan's in
Yep.
motion.
As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
I was about to
How
offer.
about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead.
What?
I'll
No!
meet you there.
If we help him load the
I
car,
really
he'll get
hope
there
this
faster,
works.
and our plan works faster. I really like how Marty's first instinct was to just spray him, straight off the bat, whereas the whole time I was trying to
Marty!
set him up for the fall later on, which is what we're doing. But I just like that kind of discrepancy? Not discrepancy, that's the wrong word. That kind of difference between myself and between Marty. It would have made sense just to kind of get out of the way, because that's a guarantee, but I feel like ruining everything in front of Edna is the ideal way to do it. Okay, so what's going on?
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh,
And, okay. Whoa, whoa! Oh my god. Why? Okay, you fixed the DeLorean, you got Edna to call it off, you thought of an easier way. Ooh, I don't know. No, I think he's just kind of having second thoughts. Or possible regrets. I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
you got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline.
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife, Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
She's perfectly fine. She's perfectly happy. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Oh,
No,
well,
no.
Edna ends up...
Marty, don't do it. Don't do it. There's regret in his eyes. I can see it. I don't want to straight up lie to you, man. This is the truth. This is a blatant lie. I'm gonna go with it's best not to know.
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah,
And
but...
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
That's not really how it's been working for Marty.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
I really don't want to do this. Because I feel like it's going to... I feel like he's going to have second thoughts. Fine. She's not necessarily miserable, but she is alone.
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
Okay, yeah, which one of these to go with first? She tried to erase your brain. I think that's a good starting point.
Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Technically speaking, I'm not sure you would get folded over. Well, it would be a little bit weird for you at this age to go out with Edna of that age. I don't know. I don't know of the best way to do this. I'm gonna go with not okay.
No. I'm sorry, Doc.
Even
I
though
can't
they
go
all,
along
I'm
with
pretty
what
sure,
you're
lead to
saying.
this
You
route.
don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Uh-oh.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
I wonder if he's gonna change. past. That was the sound of the time engines activating. I'm guessing this is where seeing double comes in. Okay. So, buddy. Hey, pal. I'm just gonna spill some stuff
Hey,
on
Emmett,
you.
what's keeping you?
No, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yes, do it. Good work. Good work, buddy. Oh.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
I feel bad for Marty. It looks like he's having second thoughts
Anti-steam
too.
formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from
Just
the
pointing out
heavens.
that I'm stepping back
Yes,
too.
I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh
My
no.
grandfather's suit!
My formula.
Oh.
Don't look. Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Okay,
Trixie
the awkwardness is
Trotter.
past. This
How
is
do you know
perfect.
this
I'm loving
woman?
this.
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her,
Yes.
but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too.
Ouch!
I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Degenerate criminal. Wait, was it both hooligan and... No, okay. There was a freeze.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Ouch!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Yeah, that was the problem. We went a little
That went off
overboard.
great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great. Emmett! Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns
He's
out.
above
and...
you. He's thinking of jumping. No! We've made things so much
Story
worse.
is over.
I hate time travel. Okay, I admittedly love time travel, but man, some of the complications are just ridiculous. Don't be crazy, listen to me. Think of the future. I think he is thinking of the future, and how hopeless it is for him right now. Let's go with listen to me.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Oh, okay.
Then what do
This is
you...
where I come when I want to think.
Oh,
Okay, that's
When
good.
I wanna
I was
be
really worried
alone.
there.
oh.
Sorry, guy sitting on a ledge. I jump to conclusions here, especially when they're probably hugely depressed. Carry on then. Tell me more. You gotta talk this out, buddy.
What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah, you need...
Wow, this is interesting. Have some fun, get a good shock, engage your emotions. See, basically all of these are just see Frankenstein. The problem is, I don't know which of these would actually be the right answer. I'm gonna go with this one because I feel like it's the best one.
To get some perspective, think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air and see, there's this wild storm going on and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.